So now I know for many people, it's not just about the meat, though. It's also the other good, scrumptious things that
Yes.
people make.
Yes, the sides.
Yeah,
Yes, I used to be that. I'm here for the sides.
love the sides.
Yes, the stuffing, the mac and cheese, the collard greens,
Potato
the
salad.
potato salad, the whatever else people put on pastas, right? I've heard people do ziti at Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah. Well, like one thing that when I was growing up that I loved was like your greens with all the ham or the bacon in it. I mean, so what would you do if you just love greens, and but you want the traditional greens because that's what my mama and my grandma made.
I would leave out the meat, honestly. I grew up eating it with meat, I believe. I
It's been that
remember.
long.
It's been that long. But when my mom started cooking it with meat, I never missed it. To be honest with you, I never missed it at all. And that's how I've been cooking it ever since I've been on my own.
Yeah. So you can still have it, just
Yes,
have that one main little meat,
yes,
and maybe mix it in with it, perhaps
correct,
on the outside
correct.
on your plate.
And if you've been eating, you've been cleaning up your act for the last few weeks or few months, and your taste buds have changed, it will taste different to you.
Yeah.
You may not even like it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not so much that you're. This is just a great way to not overindulge and be
Correct.
smart about eating the healthy meals.
Yes, the holidays.
The holidays.
Yes,
Versus gorging in, which
Right.
I used to do. That many people do because hey, it's the holidays.
right.
Right. Well, what's some other things that for side dishes that people can think of or make that are more on the healthier side of things?
Fruit platters, a vegetable platter, a crudité, which everybody loves a nice vegetable, something crisp and crunchy, and with a nice hummus dip.
Oh, hummus, yeah.
Right. A salad, roasted vegetables. Just don't roast it too dark. Those are great side options.
So make dishes out of more of the creative dishes out of those
Yes.
type of whole foods, if you will,
Yes.
vegetables.
Yes, and there are a plethora of recipes online that you can find for free, where most of the dishes are pretty accessible at your normal grocery store.
Yeah.
It's not these weird ingredients you have to go hunt and find. I stay away from dishes like that.
So, okay, so hold on here. Because one of the big things that I used to love, besides my greens, and was mac and cheese. So, how you get around not eating mac and cheese? You tell me not to eat animal products, but yet, when I think about the cheese, it comes from milk from the animal. And man, the good mac and cheese on.
I'm not a promoter of using processed plant-based alternatives, but because it's the holidays, I would say if you're having a hard time and you want that mac and cheese, I would suggest that you can use dairy-free cheese alternatives that you can find at the grocery store. Violife is an excellent product that you can use, especially at the holidays. And you can even use a chickpea pasta, which to me don't taste no different than regular pasta for the most part. And you use that with the Violife cheese, you can have yourself a really good mac and cheese dish.
Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna have the fats in there.
Yes.
Now, I don't think it's as much fat, but you stay away from all that animal protein,
Protein,
which
right.
leads to the heart attacks on CBD.
Correct. Correct. And again, just because it's plant-based and you're using that plant-based cheese doesn't mean that you overindulge in that as well either.
Yeah, because plant-based or vegan cheese, just because anything vegan don't make it healthy.
Correct. But it's the holidays, so you trying to have some indulgence, but yet not go crazy.
Yeah, yeah, because one of the things, I mean, it seems like everything that's plant-based now or vegan, they try to greenwash and say it's healthy, but you think like
You look at the ingredients.
the lab burgers, I mean, they're so full of fats and just bad stuff in there, chemicals that
Yeah.
just make you even worse off. You're better not eating anything at all or going back
Correct.
to regular beef.
Correct.
Now, how about like making even like potato salad by using the vegan or the plant-based like mayos?
Yes, I would suggest using the Veganese makes a good one. If you must use a mayo, there are some people make their own mayo. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, wow.
But if you have the time, you could search it out and you can make it yourself, and it'll be so much healthier than even buying the store-bought veganized mayo.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's a great alternative to regular mayo because of all the egg yolks and the fat that's in regular mayo. You don't want that.
You're right. Gotcha.
Does that make
It makes complete sense.
Yeah.
100%. We're talking about how we're not talking about avoiding because just to avoid. We're talking about health promoting, disease prevention type of diets during the holidays where you can lose yourself and gain 15 pounds really quick.
Oh,
You don't think about it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And you make these small changes that will keep you somewhat on track, and you're indulging a little, but not going so far off.
Yeah,
That?
exactly.
So you're trying to find that happy medium, stay healthy, but be realistic about it.
So it's a smarter approach to eating during the holidays. Okay, great. But in order to get that food, you have to prepare the food. So what are some smarter preparation strategies when it comes to foods?
So I like to look online to find those recipes, and I would admonish you to try it before the holiday dinner, before you have to take that meal to someone else, because you want to be able to taste it and see that, oh my gosh, this tastes good. I'm willing to share it with other people. If you're just flying in the wind and you take it and you're saying, here, try this, and it doesn't taste good and it falls flat, nobody will want to eat healthy. They'll say, see, why should we eat healthy? It tastes nasty. Versus if you try it ahead of time and it's a success, then you say, yes, I can make this and take this
Yeah.
to my family or friends' dinner.